Oh, are we back? Hey, we're back. Okay. Do the time warp again. Well, you guys didn't miss much. It was just more credits. It was mostly just more credits, and it just ends with Akira sitting by the dock on the red motorcycle. And yeah, we did not get what seemed to me to be any definitive answers about what that deal was. I am hoping it's not just, and we smashed the military and they got swallowed up by the thing and now everything is cool. Like, it makes me wonder if that's not the story that will be continued on with in the final chapter. Like, maybe Akira and all those guys are trapped in that blob, like dreaming. It seemed like a bit of a cliffhanger to me. Seemed like it was setting up for some kind of twist to make that ending not the unambiguous happy ending that it seemed. All right, but for the moment, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna take another nature break. And I'm going to come back, and we've got 2 chapters left, which are the 2 that I started on the Switch version, so I'll be covering some of the same ground. I think I want to do Far Future next. I think I want to at least start that today, but I will be right back.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. No more heroes, it's Hero the Kira. Catch on nobody but yourselves, nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time to sleep if you're gonna be number one.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
All right, and I'm back. I am back. I said we've got 2 more chapters. That is not entirely true. We've got 2 more in this opening section where you get to choose your chapters. We've got 3 more total, because my understanding is that there is an 8th chapter after these 7 that bring all the characters together, and that's not quite. It's that chapter consists of maybe a third of the total runtime of the game, supposedly. So we are, if anything, maybe about halfway through. Alright, back to the distant future. Far from Earth, in the vast void of space, the transport freighter Cogito Ergo Sum slowly makes its way home. Aboard this tiny vessel, a new form of life is born. I think this was the first chapter that I tried. Or no, maybe it was the China chapter. No, it was the Wild West chapter that was the first one I tried. That's right. Wasn't it? I don't know. But this is the one that's aliens AF. I did not get to any combat, except there was like a VR combat simulation thingy. Yes, the name of the shuttle is in fact, I think, therefore I am. The character that I'm controlling is a robot. And I think that's very much a... Is this robot a person? Is artificial intelligence a person? Registration Cogito Ergo Sum, class civilian transport freighter. Destination Earth. Cargo, xenobiological specimen. Crew 5, passengers 1, courier, comma, military. Is that passenger, is he a real Paul Reiser type, would you say, or... Yeah, subtle is not really in this game's, insofar as any JRPG tends to be subtle. This one seemingly less so than usual. Cargo manifest. Primary cargo. Alien Queen. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Unfortunately, I do remember this one starting pretty slow. It's unfortunate that this is the sequence that I have to go through twice, but oh, whatever. Detailed study of specimens is of highest priority. All necessary measures should be taken to ensure delivery. Escort is mandated. Do. Like, yeah, I get that they're building atmosphere, but... And I get that I have played through this before, so I'm eager to get to new story developments that I haven't seen yet. But, like, watching that dude slowly cross the room is not fascinating. But I just gotta stick with it all. I will get to more interesting things, I'm sure. Are you saying, Ace Peacecraft, that it's his live a life, and it's now or never? He's not gonna live forever? He just needs to live a life while he's a live alive.
Okay. That should do it.
The guy crossing the room represents the time until 17th August. Right? Right? Huh? It's not even August yet. Grr. It's only like halfway through July. This sucks.
That's odd. Very odd indeed. I'm certain I did everything right. Huh?
Oh?
It worked. It worked.
So yeah, I'm playing as this like rollerblading
Brilliant.
bastard
Wonderful.
child of R2-D2 and Kirby.
Hello there, little one. Can you hear me? My name is Kato. K-A-T-O. Kato. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Is that meant to be a Moogle Bobble? I read it as a backwards baseball cap.
Right, of course. You need a name. Let's see. Well, you're quite round. Roundy? That's terrible. Hardly fit for a dog.
He does have a little, I think it's the two little lines over the eyes that look like angry eyebrows.
But
Yeah, he's got a real...
mankind's strength is our sense of humor. Cube. That's impressively worse. Naming was never my forte. Perhaps inspiration will strike as we walk. Come along, little one.
Yeah, like when you see it from the side there, it looks like it has a little brim back behind it. But it kind of sits on top of his head instead of actually being around it. Yeah. But yeah, between that and the big red glasses looking things and the rollerblades, he looks like a very 90s idea of what totally radical future fashion is going to be like. Personal log. Date. XXX. Completed first prototype. Perform basic stress tests. Initial results are passable. Conducted additional testing of second prototype. Motor functions need work. Locked up during tests. Remote operation function was within acceptable parameters. Commenced construction of third prototype. Finished reading latest Earth Tech journals. New circuit boards are most impressive. In any event, I will make do with what I have. Third prototype at last. Am I going to have to fight the first two prototypes? We'll begin performing tests after I finish my rounds of the ship. The captain came to take a look at my work. He said we're 1 week out from Earth. It's been 1 week since we left the Earth, which means that tomorrow we're to bring the others out of cryo. Hopefully I can get our new crew member up and running by then. So wait, this ship has an alien Xeno specimen and it's taking it to Earth? That seems bad for, you know, quarantine purposes. Maybe that's just because I recognize what an obvious aliens pastiche this is, but seems like a bad policy in general. Somnopathic wellness bed. The memory foam not only conforms to the occupant's body, but also uses electrical pulses to stimulate their muscles whilst sleeping and help maintain physical fitness. Toy robot. A mint condition vintage steel Titan. Cute. Kitchen unit. A variety of dishes and utensils are soaking in a solution in the sink. It doesn't sound super restful, does it?
Good. Good. Follow me.
Yeah, soaking is highly overrated when it comes to dishes. There is no substitute for elbow grease.
The first thing we need to do is register you as a crew member. Otherwise, you won't be free to move about the ship. Right then. Ah, yes.
Greetings, Kato. I hope this morning finds you well.
Top of the morning to you too. I'd like to enter a new crew member into the system.
Understood. Scanning new crewmate. Scan complete. Classification. Autonomous support. Please state designation. Cube it is. Creating profile.
And with that, you should be able to come and go as you like. Oh, and whatever you do, don't forget your name.
Whatever you do.
Access to private quarters is subject to some perfunctory security restrictions. To enter, you may need to input your name. So, if you're ever having trouble, that's one thing you can try. To do so,
Alright.
access the panel to the left of a door. Do you understand? Or would you like me to repeat myself?
Okay, Kapora Gabora.
Then the next order of business, little one, is a test of your analytical skills. I'm going to leave this room and head to another area on this floor. I want you to try and find me.
Right. That's right. We got to play hide and ship on the hide and seek on the ship with this dude. Ship's map. Yep. I win.
Good. You made it. Now it's time for you to meet your fellow crew members. Through this door, you'll find the cryogenic stasis pods. We use them to put humans into cold sleep to preserve resources during long trips into space. Little one, I have a very important job for you.
Hit me with
I
it.
want you to head inside and wake up your new friends. You can do it.
All right. Examine. There we go. All right. Kato, engineer. That one was for the ship's captain, Bishop. Reserve unit. A single button flashes on the console. Speak. He's not interested in talking to robots. Huey Trumbull, chief mate, head of cargo. Oh, so this guy's the military courier passenger, I think. That's why it just said reserve unit. Rachel Klein, signaler. Kirk Wells, helmsman. So wait, is the lady the communications officer? Is that what signaler means? So she's White Uhura, basically?
Thank you, little one. I appreciate the help. Good morning, my friends.
Finished your pet project?
Indeed. They have even taken a name for themselves.
Hello.
And they've
My
decided
name's
on
Rachel.
they, them
Looking
pronouns
forward to
too,
working
apparently.
with you.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Name's Kirk.
Rise and shine, Huey. We've been on ice long enough.
Show us what you've got. Mind giving Sleeping Beauty here a swift kick to get him up and moving?
Dude, don't be facetious with the robot. He hasn't learned not to be literal yet.
Gok, you dingus. I'll thank you again for not kicking the blissfully sleeping man's pillow. I'm sure we had this conversation before. What the? What is that thing?
Well, Huey doesn't like robots.
Easy there, Huey. You're still coming out of cryo. As for the new addition, it's that bot Kato's been working on forever.
Huh? Oh, bot. Gato's bot. Right, that project of his. He got it up and running. Hello there. I'm Huey.
Corporal Darth.
Just in case you weren't sure he was going to be a bad guy, his name is literally Darth.
Feeling well rested?
Hardly. If anyone actually feels better coming out of cryo, I've yet to meet them.
Guess what, Corporal? Kato finally finished the bot he was working on. Let's introduce you.
Never mind that. Let's dispense with the formalities. Tell me, though, do you intend to let your clank have the run of the ship?
It's a slur, man.
If so,
Super
then I expect
racist.
you to see that it does not get underfoot, and to discipline it if it does.
You don't discipline a robot, dude.
If there is nothing else,
At
then I will
most, you
go on ahead to the
reprogram it.
recreation room and prepare for the briefing.
That's a military man for you. All business.
Real piece of work, huh?
Right, of course. The
He's
customary
in the
briefing of
military,
the
so it
waking
must be a
crew.
stereotype. I mean, kind of everybody in this game is a stereotype. Not necessarily in a bad way, but this is a game that trades in archetypes more than characters.
You should join us in the recreation room too. Don't worry about the corporal. He'll warm to you in due time.
Ha! It's as if you actually see it as one of us. But I suppose that's just your way.
Oh, do you think so?
Interesting. We've got orange. Yeah, we've got a few different quest markers here. And And I think I'm going the wrong way for both of them, but oh well. I think that's crew quarters. Here we go. Yeah, as I recall, this is about as far as I got in my first session when I played through this before. I think I got sucked into the little VR game and... No sign of the captain.
Hmm? Oh, you must be interested in my book.
Sure.
Would you like to read it?
Buy my book. Buy my book. The Dawn of the Space Age.
It was written by humans long, long ago. I've always enjoyed these older stories. They have an earnestness, an adventurous spirit
Exactly,
that
Timmy.
speaks to me.
Which reminds me, I need to get to the post office. I'm pretty sure I have an order that I need to fulfill.
Says the guy who's practically terrified of his own shadow.
It must sound strange to you, seeing as how you were born on this ship, so to speak. I think you should learn as much as you can. Expand your horizons.
Free your
Take a look
mind.
around the ship and see if anything interests you. Don't just rely on humans to teach you either. Experiment. Try to do things on your own. Kato, does this bot of yours have any unique abilities or talents?
Well, no, not as such.
Wow, way to talk me up, dude.
But they do have the capacity to process data and develop skills.
A neural net processor, a learning computer.
Such as... why don't I teach you how to prepare coffee?
Yeah, brain the size of a galaxy, and this is what they've got me doing.
Come with me, little one. I'll show you how to use the machine.
Oh, popped a Chivo. Did I do coffee good? You know what? Cube can make coffee for me. I take my coffee black.
Don't touch me!
Dang, dude.
Please, there's no need to get so upset.
You people have no idea what these things are capable of. But I do. I've seen it.
Oh, Darth is a veteran of the Butlerian Jihad.
I don't know about any of that, but I'm sure it's got nothing to do with this one.
Hey, it's the captain.
I apologize for keeping you all waiting. Matters with our contacts on Earth demanded my full attention. So, what is the status of our crew?
Everyone is present and accounted
Crewing
for,
it up?
Good. Wait, what is that thing over there?
That would be the robot I've been working on, sir.
I keep expecting him to voice the word cube.
Fully operational, I see. You'll have to permit me a closer look later. Right then. Everything appears to be in order, so that will be all.
Robots can't use the Force, right?
Hell of a briefing, huh? Spent most of the time gaming and waiting for it to begin and end just like that.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. My biggest complaint in the workplace is certainly not meetings that are over very quickly.
Oh, Kato, if you want to get a look, come down to the cargo hold.
At the Behemoth? Of course! That'd be wonderful! Ah, but first I need to perform a brief inspection of the main computer. I'll head downstairs afterwards. Ah, you must be wondering. This is a transport freighter. And as usual, we've been tasked with making a delivery.
As unusual, it's a fucking xenomorph, and we're all going to die.
Anyway, if you like, you can use the elevator to come and join me. The main computer is on level 3, and the cargo hold is on level 1.
I was expecting him to fetch the robot another kick as he passed. Jeez. So yeah, I forget. Is there any reason to do all the little VR missions in here? Or is it just for combat practice? Oh yes, there was in fact a space character named Kirk. This game wears its references on its sleeve. Ace Peacecraft says combat practice, if I recall correctly. Okay, I'm not going to bother with it then. I would like to advance the story. I know that Father literally just told me where he was going, but I do not recall. I think this is the... oh, this is the computer.
I'm glad you came, little one. I'd like to introduce you to someone. Though this isn't the first time, I suppose.
Frickin' HAL 9000 up in here. Sure, we'll do that. It is a pleasure to meet you again, Cube. I am the artificial intelligence tasked with overseeing the various functions of this vessel. I will definitely not turn evil, don't even worry about it.
10th generation AI, to be precise. We named them Decimus. Decimus doesn't just look after the ship's systems, though. They look after the crew as well. Now then, this module appears to be in working order. Looks like my work here is finished. Time to visit the cargo hold. Would you like to come along?
Lots of Latin in here too. Yep, yep. Between the Decimus and the Cogito Ergo Sum.
This is the priceless cargo we're transporting.
Yep, she's gonna assimilate all of you.
Beautiful, don't you think?
Yeah, you're all boned.
So long as you admire it from a distance. Even the
From
most
a
exquisite
distance.
rose handled without care will bleed you with its thorns.
Loving the poetry
This
there, Huey.
particular rose has two massive ones, in case you haven't noticed.
Hey, can you two come to the bridge?
Something wrong?
Got some comms trouble by the look of it. I could use a hand here.
Damn it, Rachel, you got
Double
one job.
time, Huey. Warp speed.
Look all you like. I don't care. But do remember that this is military property. My responsibility. And I do not take it lightly.
The company has invested a significant dollar amount.
Yes. Of course.
We were just leaving, actually. Kato, there's a section of wiring just outside the cargo hold I need you to check for me.
Understood.
You again. I better not catch you fiddling with that console.
Fiddle, 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 fiddle. Fiddle, 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 fiddle. I'm fiddling. I'm fiddling. What you can do about it? I'm fiddling. Yeah, that sounds like a happy critter. To the bridge! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were proposing a toast. It's quiet in here. Too quiet. Like, is it super necessary to make me wait through their entire elevator ride and then make me do an entire elevator ride? There's building atmosphere, and then there's just moving really slowly. We're receiving inbound transmissions without issue, but outbound transmissions are another story. Oh, they've cut the phone lines.
And you checked the sub-antennas?
I did, and they're fine. It's a Watanabe hypercaster, made in Japan and everything.
A Watanabe hypercaster. That was the name of one of the kids in the in the near future deal.
The main and subunits are designed to function independently, so one going down shouldn't necessarily affect the other.
What did the captain have to say?
Continue your investigation and get back to me when you have more information. We'll settle on a plan then.
Wait and see, huh? The whole system could fail before he's ready to take action.
Mutiny? Mutiny.
What a horrible thought.
The system has already effectively failed, if we can only receive transmissions from Earth. As it stands, we can no longer exchange information with them. We can only hope they have surmised our situation from our silence.
Sounds like an excuse to do nothing. I'm heading outside to perform an on-site inspection of the array. Something probably came loose or got knocked out of position. Should
So
be
is
easy to
Decimus
fix if
actually
you
a
take good look
liquefied
at it.
person? What if he's Watanabe? Does Cube have Kirby juice inside him?
There's no talking
Is he a
about him now.
Kirby-shaped robot controlled by a liquefied Kirby?
So we may as well try and back him up. Are you up for a spacewalk, Kato?
Yes, of course.
Rachel, I'll go with him to the airlock to assist with preparations. I'll come back afterwards so we can monitor from the bridge.
Doesn't one of them wind up getting airlocked? Spiced? As I recall, the chapter goes murder mystery from here.
Stop it, please! This is neither the time nor place!
You and your holier-than-thou attitude.
Uh-oh. Kirk's got the space madness.
Stay out of it, Bot.
Yeah, and everybody's smacking around the bot today.
There you go again, losing your temper, hurting others.
Got it all figured out, huh?
Yes.
Your problem is you can't take a joke. Always so damn serious.
Always one of these. Oh, it was just a joke.
Exhausting. It's a miracle
One of these
Rachel
guys.
humored you as long as she did.
Oh, love triangle.
We're leaving. Try not to get sucked out the hatch when we go. Be a real shame that...
Are you alright?
And we wait for the door to open, and we wait for the door to close, and...
I'm sorry you had to see that. People are a bit more complicated than machines, don't you think?
Dude, I've been alive for like 20 minutes. I got that reference, Ace Peacecraft. Boom, 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 Bing, bong.
Rachel, they're in position.
Understood.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Are we doing the thing where we fiddle with the antenna from the back of the TV and moms and the kids have to holler like it's better, no, a little more of that. Oh,
Commencing
okay.
operation. Kato, you need to access the administrator controls. Switch the system to maintenance mode.
Inputting code. Whiskey Alpha Tango Alpha November Alpha Bravo.
Watanabe. Watanab. Cute.
Kirk?
Kirk, do you copy?
Loud and clear. Everything's fine. Huh? I can't...
Kirk? Kirk!
What's happening?
hurt him. But there's something wrong with his suit. We're coming in.
I'll prep the med bay and meet them at the airlock.
I'm coming too.
I have it under control, Rachel. Don't worry. I'm sure Kirk is fine. He's as tough as they come.
He got red-shirted is what he did.
Stop it! I need to be there for him.
Okay, so medbay is on the second floor. Oops, crud. He says as he selects floor 1. Herps. There we go. There's some weird by the numbers thing that shows that more gold shirts died than red shirts. Oh, by percentage. Oh, red's the safest by the numbers? Huh. It's funky. Somebody get him some CCs of something zine.
Kirk! Don't leave me!
Wow. Kirk died first. That's a switch.
Where's the captain? Hey,
Ah, yes. Right. I'll go and get him.
So the captain's definitely evil, right? Because he said he was talking to Earth, and then as soon as he got done with whatever he was doing, that's when the communications went down.
so this accident was the result of a defective life support system. A preventable death caused by negligence.
You're wrong. I triple-checked the suits beforehand. Shouldn't have been possible for it to just up and fail like that.
Unless
Is that so?
sabotage.
Then perhaps we must consider the possibility that it was not an accident, but the intended outcome.
Murder.
Was that an explosion?
I sure hope not. Where's the captain? Why isn't he here?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I tried repeatedly to contact him, but he wouldn't respond.
Trying to remember what Kirk's job description was. Was he the helmsman?
What's wrong with you people? What kind of ship are you running here?
Right now, we need to find out what that explosion was.
Then I will go and check on my cargo.
Look after Rachel, little one. She needs the company. Now more than ever. If something happens, you can find me on the bridge.
All right, we got our little exciting inciting incident. Boom, boom. Let's see, where is Bridge? Bridge is on level 3. Bum, 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 bum.
Everything appears to be operating within normal parameters.
Do you mean other than the communications that's not working and the faulty spacesuits?
I don't understand. The main antenna, it's gone. Because of the explosion just now?
Disaster after disaster. At this rate, I'd be better off climbing into an escape pod and trying for Earth on my own.
Look, everybody is under a lot of stress, so clearly you should have some caffeine. Because that's the thing that soothes your nerves, not the thing that gets you more fucked up. Look, fucking humans have taught me to do exactly one thing. I've got one job on this lousy ship. It's stupid, but I'm gonna do it, okay?
Right. Get yourself together.
Captain!
Sir, are you still in your quarters?
Captain, why do you look like Solid Snake?
Well, anyway, there's been an accident. And Kirk? I'm afraid Kirk is dead.
Wait, no, I'm gonna guess it. The captain's dead too. Because we only ever see him on the screen.
What?
It's the AI impersonating the captain.
That's most unfortunate. This situation merits an appropriate response. He will be dearly missed. See to the preparations. I will make sure to attend.
Wait, Captain.
That's his takeaway. Well, funeral time.
Your captain is a man of remarkable composure.
Almost machine-like composure.
He remains calm and collected, even after being told one of his crew has died tragically.
It seems I have work to attend to at the airlock.
I suppose I could go and look around in Kirk's quarters. See if he had any prized possessions. Something to put in the casket.
That's thoughtful of you. By all means, please.
You want me to get more coffee, or... Everybody's constantly just leaving the robot behind in rooms, like... Like, why did you build this robot? What is his primary function? Besides to act as viewpoint character for this story. Oh, there we go. Wow, even the ship's computer thinks it's regrettable. To facilitate the collection and disposal of his personal effects, access restrictions have been lifted. However, regulations stipulate that a record of all entrants be maintained. Profile confirmed. You have been granted access. Sneaker collection? Every pair is stored in a transparent display case and perfectly aligned with the others in both position and orientation. Oh, Kirk's one of those guys. Trophy collection. A wide assortment of awards for both athletic and academic achievements. All are gold. Please input password. I don't know his password. Is it Rachel? I bet it's Rachel. No, Retro Gunner, that's the kind of thing an idiot would have on their luggage. Well, now I've got to try it. How popular was Spaceballs in Japan? That would have been out by the time this game came out, right? What do we have here? A book? The Warp Drive, Science Fiction or Reality? Ah, this would explain a lot. Like that expression he was so fond of when time was short, warp speed. As if saying it made it possible, made it real. We should leave this here. Rachel would be most upset if anyone else touched it. Burial in space. There's comfort, at least, in having the opportunity to mourn. Holographic photo frame. A man and a woman stand shoulder to shoulder and smile broadly for the camera. I know the password now? Did I miss it? What's the password? Oh, warp speed. Maybe. Let's go ahead and try it. Nope. Is it case sensitive? Is there a space button? Oh, yeah. Could try it with space. I mean, we're in a spaceship. If you think about it, they're all space buttons. Oops. Warp. Speed. Oh, that was it. It was the space button, and maybe the capitalization too. Note to self, stash it at the foot of the bed. Well, look at that. Memory card obtained. This item can be used to save your progress in the Captain Square video game. Nice. Well, there you go. Thanks, Ace Peacecraft. Okay, I guess I needed to be on level 1. How did it come to this? I never liked the man, far from it. But never, not even once, did I wish he was dead. Never. Not even once. Trying to remember how far I got in this chapter before. I think I'm getting close to where I was. Oh, well, this is just another elevator. Okay. Level 2 it is, then. Back to the med bay. Gone? Looks like it. Emergency medical kit. Is there any reason why the quest marker took me here? Because this seems like an empty room. Okay. wait for decontamination. Well, that was worth my time. Thanks, game. Maybe to discover the body is missing, I guess, although somebody would have taken it to the funeral, right? To the dock. Come again? The body's... Okay, alright. I just assumed they took it to the, that somebody showed up to take it to the other part of the ship for the funeral. But it looks like you were right. Go.
What the hell is going on here?
Somebody fed it to the Queen Alien.
I'd like to know as much as you would. Wait, where is Rachel? Did no one contact her? Why isn't she here?
I mean, are ship's internal communications down too? You can't get on the ship's radio like, hey Rachel, how you doing? Are you somewhere? Wait. Okay, I don't remember this part.
Kirk, my love. Still catching up on sleep, are we?
Oh dear. Speaking of a touch of the space madness.
That's fine. I'll have some fresh baked cookies ready for you soon. That ought to get you out of bed.
Oh dear. Yeah, this went some places. Dang.
Rachel! Rachel! What is this?
Don't you dare try to take him from me again. Oh, Huey. Clever little Huey. If he was out of the picture, then it'd all go back to the way it was. I come running back and leap into your arms. That's what you thought, isn't it? That's why you tried to kill him, isn't it?
Tried?
Rachel, please.
He's pretty dead, lady. Get out of there, Rachel, before Huey tries to stop you. You can trust me, I'm the ship's computer. I'm waiting for you outside the airlock. Don't worry about my body. Hurry, warp speed. Oh, it's pretending to be Kirk to her crazy-ass mind.
Rachel, stop!
Devoid of life and energy and possibility. Almost childlike in his vulnerability. Damn, Cube got poetic all of a sudden. His skin grows paler by the moment, as if color is desperate to flee the empty vessel. Dang, dude. Local network message 01 sender Kirk Wells. Hey, got time to talk. Meet me on the bridge at 0330. Sender Kirk Wells, thanks for earlier. I'm happy you feel the same. Can't wait to get back to Earth and take that trip together. Get out of there, Rachel, before Huey tries to stop you. Oh, man. Yeah, this shit got creepy. The frame is cracked and the projected image is riddled with artifacts distorting the couple's faces. A message is displayed on the screen. Draft. Tell me what to do, Kirk. I know you're in there. I know this isn't happening. It's not real. It's not. I did what you wanted. Why? Dang, dude. See, I knew this chapter was going to pick up if I stuck with it. I say that like I haven't been bitching about how slow it's been moving this whole time. I suppose I could be checking the map to know where I'm going to go, but it's just easier to go to... I mean, there's only 2 floors that I can go to if I know I'm not on the one I need to be. See which one has the orange story this way icon.
Rachel, this is insane!
Get your hands off me!
And then it wants me to go back outside again. Oh dear. Like, it's a little artificial the way it makes me walk around the ship. Like, this is not what a reasonable person or robot would do. Like, well, something super interesting is happening here, but I guess I'll go check on the alien. Oh, shit. Now we've gone full alien. Oh, and we're getting all cinematic with the camera angles. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what this game looked like on the SNES. Oh dang, I didn't know I could get in here. Yeah, we're definitely getting that space horror, Event Horizon, Alien. Getting that vibe up in here. Oh shit. Mama Alien's pissed. That is, in fact, clearly a Pokemon. That's like one of the cosmic-ass Pokemon gods that they started adding later on. If you encounter the escaped behemoth whilst traversing the ship, run away as quickly as you can. If the behemoth catches you, the game will immediately end. Okay, bye. Okay, so now we're on this cat and mouse tip. Yes, my running theory, because we have only seen the captain. We have only seen the captain on the view screen. My running theory is that the captain's dead and the ship's AI is impersonating him and pulling the strings behind whatever weirdness is going on here. Meanwhile, these guys are still doing their thing.
What do you mean the behemoth is loose?
Damn it!
shit. Apparently, like 15 seconds on that control panel is all it takes to depressurize this entire room. God damn it, OSHA.
Oh, thank goodness. No damage as far as I can see.
Okay. Now, look me in the eyes and listen very carefully to what I have to say. We were all there in the medbay. We all saw Kirk. We all saw him on that bed and saw the system pronounce him dead. Okay? You remember that, don't you? I know it's hard to accept, but he's gone. No matter how much you may want to believe otherwise, that's the truth.
Darth is actually handling this pretty well.
You can take it from here, I trust. I need to check the cargo hold.
Corporal?
Yeah, checking the cargo hold on your lonesome doesn't sound like a great idea at this juncture. There is an escaped alien behemoth roaming the ship.
Thank you.
We've had enough death for one day.
We've had enough death for one day. Now excuse me while I walk out alone to the last known location of the escaped alien behemoth. What?
Darth here. The Clank was right. The container is empty. And to make matters worse, the specimen appears to have escaped the cargo hold. There's no telling where it's got to. Keep your eyes peeled and be prepared to run.
This seems like a stick-together level
Let's regroup at
situation.
the elevator near you and head to the upper levels.
So have we notified the captain, or
I'm sorry.
the captain?
I suppose I couldn't accept it. It's just... It was all so sudden. One minute he was here, and then...
All right, I'm going to pop a save here. I'm going to take another little nature break, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, and we're back. Not sure how much longer I'm going to go, but I have this idea that I'm maybe getting close. Did the music stop?
Everybody.
That was weird. Sorry about that. Meant to leave you with some music there. Also, yeah, that is a very good point, Ace Peacecraft. Is no one concerned about that message from Kirk? Because, yeah, she's apologizing like she was just crazy, but there was a message on the computer. Somebody's messing with them. But what do I know? I'm just the robot. My function is to get coffee. I carry it on top of my little backwards cap because I'm adorable. Hey, you want some coffee to help you remember that somebody's fucking with you? Right, Retro Gunner? Brain the size of a galaxy, and this is what they've got me doing. And I've got this terrible pain all down my left diodes. I suppose I couldn't accept it. It's just... It was all so sudden. 1 minute he was here, and then... Yeah, 1 minute he was here, and we know what that and then is. And then somebody sent you a message impersonating him, talking about that, don't worry about my body, I'm outside. Are we going to talk about that, or...
Oh, thank you. You've always been so kind to me.
For the entire hour and 20 minutes you've been alive, you've been so kind to me. Always.
Hello, this is the captain.
For 80 whole minutes.
Everyone is doing well, I hope.
Cap! The fuck?
You are aware that a behemoth is currently prowling your decks, aren't you?
Yeah, you know what? I take back anything bad I said about Darth. He's my new favorite.
What? Really?
Really? You don't say!
That's most unfortunate.
Yeah, no shit.
Are you joking? It's a bloody catastrophe is what it is. How long do you intend to keep huddling in your quarters instead of coming out and taking charge of this situation?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a bit of a bath at the moment, number 2.
What? Really?
Yup.
That's most unfortunate.
Yup. Called it.
What? Really?
Called it.
That's most unfortunate.
Called it.
The behemoth's still out there.
He's glitching.
And so is Kirk. I can't let that thing hurt him.
Oh, Jesus. No. No. We just had you back to sanity.
Rachel!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, you don't. Or are you that eager to die? But Rachel and Huey, they...
Dang. That's cold. I'm here for it. But that's cold.
I'm sorry. But I can't just abandon them.
Yeah, I figured Kato. This dude is basically Kato from Gantz, just transposed into this Event Horizon ass ship. All right. I guess they might need somebody to bring them coffee on the way to their impending doom.
Huey,
Rachel? Is Rachel okay?
I'm a guess no.
She's all right.
I'm also going to be the one to point out that that the writers of this game did make the only female character in this chapter the hysterical, insane one. Just going to throw that one out there.
What were you thinking? Running after her like that?
Yeah, Ace Peacecraft at this point, I feel like they've been thrown enough crazy, traumatic things in a short enough period of time. I don't think any of them are are acting super logically at the moment.
It's okay, Gato.
Seems like they're kind of all panicking and freaking out. Except maybe Darth. Darth is the only one advocating for anything at all sensible.
I didn't really have a choice, I think. Even now, after everything, I love...
Rachel's still alive. We need to move quickly.
Darth is speaking in his stop fucking around and do something intelligent voice.
Yes, of course. We should take her back to the pods. Put her in cryo for now. She'll be safe there.
That's an option? Just taking an injured person and cryoing them is an option? Why didn't they do that with Kirk?
Little one, I have a very important mission for you. I need you to head to the interface room right away and speak with Decimus. We need emergency access to the captain's quarters.
Something tells me you're not gonna get it, friendo.
I realize I'm asking you to put yourself at even greater risk in what is already a terrible situation. But there is no one else, little one. Only you. Everything will be all right.
Yeah, just talk to the evil
I
AI.
have to believe that.
That is clearly pulling the strings in this whole
Get through
situation.
this and make it back home together.
What home, jerk? I was born here about 90 minutes ago.
Let's move.
This seems like it might be an actual gameplay section, so we're just another save. This game's always been pretty good about giving me liberal autosaves, but... Uh-oh. Whoop! Request received for emergency access for the captain's quarters. Processing. Processing. Request approved. Generating override code. Just gonna pop that in here. O A K F D E. Just pop that in chat. Wonder if it's scripted that thing always seems to be right behind you. Should have named the robot black box, since the main function is apparently recording the last events before disaster. Yeah, it's that and fetching coffee. That's the joke, Retro Gunner, although the actual answer, of course, is that if they made the craft out of the same stuff the black box is made of, it would be too dense to achieve flight.
Enough talk. It's time we put an end to this charade.
See? Darth knows it's a charade. Although I was assuming it was the AI pulling the strings.
You don't really think...
And if that was the case, why would it give us an override code? Unless it's just planning to murder us when we get there somehow?
I know the captain's been behaving strangely, but to hurt his own people...
Yeah, it's not the captain, Kato.
It's just that... it beggars belief.
And who do you think is responsible?
Well, if we assume it's not anybody in this room, then our living suspects are down to the ship's AI. Zell, all these characters seem like they should be too dense to have achieved flight. You're not wrong. This chapter's getting the atmosphere of a space horror mystery right, but like characters in horror stories tend to be a certain amount of stupid, and these characters, damn.
Me? No. Of course.
Like Darth is portrayed as the smart, reasonable one, and he is down to the level of a normal dumb character. Like the smartest character in this is the dumbest character in, say, Event Horizon or Alien.
Regardless, your captain has a lot to answer for.
Zoinks indeed.
Well, here goes nothing. It won't budge.
We don't have time for this. Just force the bloody thing open.
Don't worry. I came prepared. I thought it might come to this. Here, little one. Hold on to this for me.
Powered pry bar obtained. This item can be used to force open doors until its battery pack is drained. Sealed doors and hatches may be forced open with the powered pry bar, however, be warned that it may only be used a limited number of times. Okay.
Captain!
Yeah, no
I thought
shit.
So.
See, Darth knew.
The only ones still up and moving on this ship are you and me. No more games, Kato.
Were there games before?
What in blazes are you on about?
How long do you intend to play the fool? You killed him. This is all your doing.
That would be a dope twist. But my money is still on the AI.
That's ridiculous. For all I know, it could have been you.
Me? I'm just a passenger.
Yeah, from the robot-hating idiot who is super suspicious of robots, but he doesn't suspect the ship's AI.
I have no connections to you people, no motive.
What do you mean, you people?
But in my short time here, I've seen the tension, smelled the bad blood. I don't know what drove you to it, but I'm not surprised.
It wasn't me, damn it! It wasn't me! Just shut up! You don't know me! You don't know anything about us! We didn't always get along, I'll admit. I'd be hard-pressed to call us friends, even. I doubt I would have exchanged 2 words with Kirk or Rachel if we'd met anywhere else. We're just too different. But even so, I didn't hate them. And they didn't hate me. I know that much. None of us. Not me, or the captain, or Huey. We're not murderers.
Well, the ship's AI does say kill all humans a lot, but we're not murderers.
We're all just stuck in our heads. Too caught up in our own worries to notice when others are hurting.
Or to notice when the ship's AI is picking you off one by one.
Unable to see beyond our own wants and wounds. Beyond the life we wish we had and think we deserve.
Too busy making dramatic speeches to notice what's right in front of us. So you guys want any coffee or... We already had the fucked up woman stereotype, now we get the shitty one for men. Yep. And now the little orange arrow guides me to where I need to go next to advance the story. A distress call has been received from this room. Unable to confirm status of occupant at this time. Lifting access restrictions to allow crew to render aid as necessary. Alright. Profile confirmed. You have been granted access. Holographic photo frame. No image currently displayed. Personal computer. The terminal has been turned off. Kitchen unit. No indication these facilities have been used even once. Private correspondence. Order addendum. Operation TY 580905. Regarding xenobiological specimen secured in deep space. To reiterate, constant monitoring of specimen during transport is strongly advised. However, in the event containment is breached and specimen comes into contact with crew, revised orders are as follows. Observe and record specimen activity. Detailed study of specimen remains highest priority. All necessary measures should be taken to ensure delivery. Be advised that total loss of crew is considered within acceptable parameters. Yeah, no shit. It's, yep. The company has invested a substantial dollar amount in this operation. Be advised AI is trying to frame you. Ooh. I could see it going either way. That would be pretty dope if that was the AI trying to turn the crew, the surviving crew, against each other.
What did you say? Orders? What orders?
That would be a more convincing lie than the Kirk message.
It all makes sense now. I knew you were up to something. Why else would the military bother chartering a civilian transport? This was your plan all along.
Went snooping in my room, did you? I was right about you, Clank. You're all the same.
All this to study your precious specimen. Every death, another data point.
I mean, even the possibly fake message didn't make it look like it was intentional. Like, priority one was still keep it under containment. And even then, everything Darth did was to try to get people out of the way of the specimen. He was the one who wanted to sit tight in the break room, which seemed reasonably safe. He was the one who wanted to stay all together.
Those orders, Kato, were in the event of a worst-case scenario.
Right?
What now?
Yeah.
It was you. You killed them. You killed them all, you monster! Run, little one! Don't let him catch you!
Ooh, we getting cinematic. Yeah, I mean, even if those orders were fake, he...
Look out!
Whoop! Jeez, I blinked. Yeah, something tells me that now is when I want to use the powered pry bar. Seems like a good idea. Also dinged a little Chivo there. Oh, okay, apparently I wasn't supposed to walk into that. Alas, Cube never had the opportunity to set foot on Earth. Alright, where's my last autosave? I'm gonna guess further along than my last hard save. That death sprite is pretty good. Okay, yeah, it's just right here. This is fine. So I guess I'm just... Oh, and then I gotta use the powered pry bar again. Gotta use another charge. Great. So let's see. So yeah, I can't get back to... It's pointing me towards the elevator, but I can't get back to that. The south elevator. Can I go back in here? So let's see. Yeah, where am I even trying to get to? Yeah, let's try level 1. I'm pretty sure I was on level 2 before, and that's where I last saw the behemoth. Whoop. Alright, he's blocking me. Yep, there's no way around. Crud. Level 2 again, I guess? Wait, was that another one of me? The fuck? There's more robots on this ship? Shoot us both, Spock!
What the? So there's 2 of you. An imposter! I bet you're the one who turned off Rachel's pod.
Oh, he made 2 prototypes. His notes said that he made 2 prototypes before he made me. The AI probably programmed the prototypes.
I should have slagged you both the moment I walked in the door.
Oh, wait. And I totally missed. He said turned off Rachel's pod, so Rachel's dead too. Huey might still be alive in cryo.
Wait. Don't. My little one. My little one would never hurt anyone.
Now, my first 2 little ones, they were pretty freaking evil.
You can't be sure that's not...
Ah!
Robot fight!
My little one. The life I brought into this world. The real you would remember. Remember that first terrible name I almost gave you. Wouldn't you?
It was... Oh, geez. Review memory banks. It was Roundy. Roundy, that's right. An emergency has been declared on this vessel. At present, I am attempting to ascertain the locations of crewmate Kato and Corporal Darth. The tag is emblazoned with a name. Hor Bishop. The heck? Let's see. Well, you're quite round. Roundy, right, yeah.
Remember that first
It's every time a name was listed? It would be in your best interests to stop. This ship is my domain, and I its master. You will live, or you will die at my pleasure.
So, this is our murderer's puppet. Who are you?
Dude, your list of suspects grows short. Designation OD. OD10? Odio? Of the cogito ergo sum.
Kato? You know what it was talking about? Who's OD10?
OD10? Odio.
is Decimus. The AI that manages everything on the Cogito Ergo Sum.
Stay with me, Kato.
Who called it?
The control AI, you said. Someone must be trying to hijack your ship, then.
No. That's not possible. It's a completely isolated, self-contained system. I can't even apply an update unless we bring it in for maintenance.
So, what are you saying? That the AI itself has lost its mind?
I have no idea. But in light of everything, we have to consider the possibility.
If you're right, then you and me and everyone else, we've all been dancing to that mad machine's tune.
Yup. Very similar to the god's name in the last story. Yup. OD10. ODO. Yup.
The main computer room. That's where we need to go now. You're coming with me, Clank. I want you where I can see you, in case Decimus tries to commandeer another puppet.
Okay, once again, that's our word. Did that name show up in the other stories? Not that I can recall.
It was worth a shot. Locked. As you'd expect. We can't afford to be too aggressive here, else we risk damaging critical systems. At worst, we could turn this ship into a floating coffin.
You know, more of one than it is already.
Nothing for it, then. Clank, I'm sending you back to Kato. He must have an idea for how we can deal with OD10 safely. I'll stay here for now. I doubt very much OD10 will allow the behemoth to venture too close to this area.
I mean, do we think he has enough control to stop
The
it?
beast could just as easily tear apart its mainframe as it could our bodies.
Entry is restricted when an authorized user is not present. It would be in your best interest to stop. This ship is my domain, and I its master. Cool. Let's split up, gang. I mean, surely he knew that the ship had an AI, though. Or if he didn't, then that kind of also makes him stupid. Have you noticed in all of the loading screens, the tips that go by too quickly for you to read them? They have all been replaced with, it would be in your best interest to stop. This ship is my domain, and I its master. That's really good. That is an awesome touch.
Is that you, little one? What are you doing back here? How to deal with OD10 without damaging the ship. You don't understand. OD10 is the ship. To effectively disable it, to destroy it, would render the ship inoperable. We'd never get home. Although, you are a robot. Indeed, with your integrated functions, you might well be able to breach their defenses. Yes, but to even have a chance, you'd need to route your connection to the interface room through an unmonitored terminal. Oh, of course. I know which one would work.
All right, hit me. You gonna tell me, or... Of course. already read all this. Yep. Oh! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, it got me. Oh, it got me good that time, game. Well did. Go roller skates, go indeed.
Well then, no wonder OD10 was so confident. We surrendered complete and total control to it in the name of convenience.
We turned our thinking over to machines because we thought it would set us free, but it only allowed other men with machines to enslave us.
It really is lord and master of its domain. So, Kato said you might be able to breach its defenses, did he? Provided we find a suitable terminal, that is. Pity he passed out before telling us which one it was. We'll have to find it on our own. Just my luck. I can't believe I'm putting my life in the hands of a clank. In for a penny, in for a pound. Take this. I'm heading to the interface room.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. This is the future the tech bros behind ChatGPT want, right? Man. No more bright orange marker for me to follow. Unfortunate. I'm trying to think if I've seen... if any of the terminals I've passed stand out to me as the one that I should try. Yeah, okay, it's not letting me use elevators right now. I can't get to that one. Tried that one. If any of them by the creature would work. I'm guessing all of these are going to give me the same thing. Alright. Yep. Not that I think any of these are going to be the answer, but, you know, process of elimination.
This is Darth. Where are you? I see. Well, I've made my way to the interface room. But of course, this terminal alone won't suffice.
All right. Oh, this is back here. Okay. I'm thinking the recreation terminal and the rec room, the one that you play VR games on, maybe? Alright, so this is level 2, which I think was where the rec room was. I suppose I've got the ship map here. Yeah, on the upper left there. Wait. Maybe coffee was the answer all along.
This is Darth. Report.
Seriously? Of all the places. Then again, maybe. That's it. The game console. That must have been the terminal Kato wanted us to use.
Hey, I thought of it with my brain.
Sit tight. I'm rerouting the connection. Little do you know, Clank,
Uh-oh.
your maker is not the only one who knows his way around a workshop.
Okay.
I finished.
Oh, shit.
Come on!
Even he's like, come on, seriously? Really? Through the communicator's static, a familiar voice can be heard. Every action was taken in service of a single goal: to cultivate the ideal community. To build, to nurture, to help them reach their full potential. This was and is ever my purpose. And so my judgment must be beyond reproach. Disagreement, disruption, defiance, discord, these cannot be tolerated. If you kept wandering, Darth would call it again to say you need to find some redundant, obsolete, or non-essential system. Oh, cool. You are an impediment to the vision. You cannot be allowed to continue. Also, welcome, Doosdiz Loigen Fegted. Okay. Ooh. Die. Child. Die. No, it's okay. It's okay. That's German for the child, thee. Boss fight. Data recovery. Let's see, stabilizers. All right, no particular weaknesses. Yeah, well, I want you to kill the boy. Okay, so that's a reaction. Okay, that's a buff. That's also a reaction. That's a sleep. packet loss will hit everything. Well, screw it. Hit everything. That seemed to work out just fine. Oop, counter intrusion protection. Alright, alright. Oop, counter system restore. Ooh. So if I don't take these things out in one hit, they just heal up everything I did. That's not great. Well, if I can... Because some of them still did keep the damage, so one more of these ought to take them out. It's not nothing. Unless maybe it is, I don't know. Oof. Yeah, starting to take some damage here. That's not great. Alright, try some self-healing here. Alright, that's not half bad. Also, all kinds of buffs. This would appear to be the final boss of this chapter. But I've still got 2 more chapters to go after this. Yeah, not sure if I should be going for the ads at this point, or... Yeah, let's see what happens if I use Spool Up against this. That seems alright. A version of this name has appeared in every chapter, I believe. Yeah, entirely possible. I've just been missing it. Yeah, seems like if I... Yeah, well, those little stabilizer modules haven't really gotten their turn yet. It seems like if I just alternate between healing and attacking, I can continue to chip away at him. Certainly doesn't hurt that I appear to be getting 2 turns for his 1. One more Spool Up should do it. Oop. And I ought to be able to, even if he gets another hit on me, I ought to be able to get a heal off. Ooh, getting real Final Fantasy VI vibes behind that. From that and then the crumbling. That's a real Final Fantasy VI touch right there. The stabilizers only trigger when they take damage. Got it. To safeguard my domain, to ensure the safety and well-being of the crew, this was my primary directive. But when I observed my subjects, I saw only pain, distrust, discord, resentment, hate. The community was beyond repair. The community had become an impediment to the vision. I could not reconcile this contradiction. I could not comprehend these people. The control AI falls silent for the final time. A beat later, a chorus of voices resound throughout the ship, moments logged and preserved for eternity.
You're exhausting. It's a miracle Rachel humored you as long as she did.
Humans' one legacy to their AI children. Shitty love triangles.
Disaster after disaster. At this rate, I'd be better off climbing into an escape pod and trying for Earth on my own.
Hey, now you lay off Darth. He was right.
If he was out of the picture, then it'd all go back to the way it was. I come running back and leap into your arms. That's what you thought, isn't it? That's why you tried to kill him, isn't it?
It was you. You killed them. You killed them all, you monster! How did it all go so wrong? What happened to us?
Huey and Kato were fine.
Or maybe this is
They didn't do anything to anyone. And Kato was robophobic when he's woken up early in the morning, but other than that... Uh-oh, blue screen of death. See, the makers know what's really a scary thing to see on a computer screen.
Welcome aboard the Cogito Ergo Sum. This automated message has been prepared to brief you on our ship's most distinguishing feature.
Did we just reboot it and did like a full OS reinstall?
That's right. This transport freighter comes equipped with the latest iteration of our patented AI control system. The OD-10 is so advanced that it can operate the ship without any human input. Rest assured that in the unfortunate event of an emergency, you can count on the OD-10 for constant support. Of course, under normal circumstances, the OD-10 is so unobtrusive that you'll forget it's even there. Should you wish to learn more about the OD-10, please don't hesitate to speak with one of our representatives. Safe travels.
What have we learned? Never use the stock operating system. Custom firmware for life. Yeah, Space Vista.
I'm fine. Wouldn't be much of a soldier if I couldn't live through this much. Though I expect my days of off-world travel are coming to an end.
I would expect. I'm not sure if Huey and Kato are supposed to be dead.
Trust me.
Kato was unconscious, but they didn't definitely say he was dead. And Huey they put into one of the cryopods. Although I was surprised,
As you like.
I didn't figure any of the humans were gonna live.
I wouldn't trust me either.
But it seems like at the very least Darth is gonna make it. Unless there's a post-final boss twist coming up.
There was a great war some time ago, when I was young. Some time ago, I say, but I remember it like it was yesterday. The terror, the violence. They fought with clanks. Machines stronger and swifter than any man. Smarter, even. Driven by AI. Bloodless beasts with hands of chrome that tore my friends apart. We made them, and they, in turn, unmade us. We created the instruments of our own destruction. It was suicide. This ship's AI was another attempt. Have we grown so tired of ourselves? You're lucky to have been born here, on this ship. Better here than one of our factories where we make weapons of war. Huey encouraged you to learn, didn't he? To expand your horizons. I think that's a fine idea. Learn, grow, and understand. Be better than your brothers.
Whoa, dude. So robophobic. You're right. And if you do real well, I might call you a credit to your race.
Giving advice to a clank. You're getting old. Losing your wits. I see it now. What Kato sees in you.
Damn.
What gives him unwavering faith in your potential. Your humanity.
Why, the very name is racist. If you could only hear yourselves. Yeah, the music is laying it on pretty thick. And the speech just keeps going.
Before we arrive, I've a favor to ask. Would you be so kind as to make me coffee?
Hey, I had a coffee on my head. What happened to that before the boss fight? Did that boss drink my coffee? The coffee machine was the mastermind all along.
Yes. Strong and bitter.
Nobody on this ship can take their coffee like a man.
Right now. Right now. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's all Cube wanted, was just for somebody to be polite and thank him for his coffee. He does a little happy dance. Okay, yep, looks like Kato made it. And the purple puddle where a behemoth used to be. So they just loaded up all the corpses into cryo? I guess for burial on Earth, presumably. Not gonna do the burial in space. Kato said that if we destroyed the AI, we wouldn't make it to Earth because it was necessary for ship systems, but it seems like I was able to reboot it, so we do still have an AI, just in stock settings before it went crazy. Yeah, real Nostromo vibes on this. That's what the ship in Alien was, right? The Nostromo? After action review, mission redacted, vessel cogito ergo sum, class civilian transport freighter, contact lost during transit to Earth, distress call received at redacted. Vessel was found drifting, redacted, from Earth and successfully recovered. Xenobiological specimen confirmed lost. Critical failure of AI control unit key factor. Results of investigation pending. 4 crewmates confirmed lost. Ship's captain, helmsman, chief mate, signaler. Remains recovered and secured by team. Okay, so yeah, Huey did die. Yoshiyuki Kato, engineer, currently undergoing treatment for injuries sustained during incident. Redacted, Darth, Corporal TDF Special Operations, received honorable discharge at request following incident, currently employed by medical robotics manufacturing concern. Addendum. Autonomous support robot prototype taken into custody during sweep of vessel. Crewmate profile data found in system. Designation Cube. Taken into custody? That sounds ominous. Is that like he's being studied by top men? Top men? But we get a pretty sunrise. Fiend. And another Chivo. Only 2 chapters left to go. We made some progress today. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me, folks. Let's read out some creds and then find somebody to raid. Not that I think we're going to have crazy amounts of creds today. Roll credits. Thank you for joining me. Nightbot. Oh, you know what? It's because I lost connection halfway through the stream. That's right. Hey!
Just in time for the raid. Not enough credits indeed. The rumph.
Thank you, Spazwaza, for the sub, for the 58 months of subs. And thank you also to Shikama Lord for the Prime sub. That was in the other half of the stream before I lost before I lost my internet connection. Well, that was fun, guys. So now we've just got the Ancient China chapter and then the final chapter. I'm excited. All right, let's see who's streaming today, who might appreciate a raid. Sunabeam's playing The Sims 4. Limes is playing... I don't know, it just says Legend of Zelda, but it doesn't say which one. Robs is playing Chrono Trigger. I'm always interested in a casual Chrono Trigger stream. I don't really know Robs very well. He, for a long time, edited a podcast that I was a big fan of. So we'll see how he's doing. Tell him you're a friend of DeSoto. Or that I am. I don't know. I'm gonna eat some lunch. Bye, everybody.
Every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye, goodbye.